Okay, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of TOTW. This is season 2, as always. I am Jay, alongside Ant3742. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Well, as my protege / colleague said, I am the fabulous, the only, the one, the only, if you will, the rock god, Ant3742.
So that's basic normal Ant.
This is true.
If you've been watching this for a while, you'll know the way Ant is. If you haven't, then was a good introduction, I suppose.
It was. Yep, it was. Yep.
Anything you'd like to say before we get into the topics?
Something that's on topic for us is that I just want everyone to know that I'm blue, dabba dee, dabba die. I thought it had to be said.
I think what's made him crazy is we were listening to Pink Panther before we just recorded.
It's just been the 90s, 70s, it's been every era of music ever up in this mug. So yeah, anyway, let's get on topic then for this Topic of the Week podcast.
Okay, as always, we've got a variety of topics to talk about, as we do each week. The first topic of this week is it is a possibility of us getting an announcement for either Bully 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2. It's also a
can't wait.
It's also a possibility of us getting a agent announcement. Basically any game that Rockstar's made, but they're just the main two candidates. So what do you think about this?
Well, for starters, I would really like a Red Dead Redemption 2. Purely because that game was super awesome and I really liked it and a lot, like stupidly a lot. And then on that Nightmare came out and I was like, oh my god, must play.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it wasn't obvious, I'm a big fan of the Red Dead series. Bully, as I told you before.
Yeah.
I actually have Bully and I've played it once.
Really?
Yep, I've got it. Played it once. Never touched it again.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll check if it's still on the system later, but anyway, I watched the playthrough of it for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And, over the past couple of weeks it's been on by a guy called Jacksepticeye, rather, shout out. And, he's insane and he's a great presenter, which, he was a good character. Anyway, but Bully, I think, is, for a 2006 game, it is 2006, right?
Yeah, it's 9 years old now. It's crazy.
From for a 2006 game like that to hold up, it's pretty awesome. And to me, to my standards, it holds up to video games.
Yeah.
Even if it is 2015, so that's 9 years old, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I really like it. This is where we get into the I'm only an originals guy. I love Bully, and there should only be that original. However, if you finish Bully, you get to free run, don't you?
Yeah. So
once you free run, you can do missions. But I do believe, I feel that there's a way that Rockstar can incorporate a Bully 2, and I really think that'd be super awesome if they could. I just feel there's a way somewhere that Rockstar are able to do it.
Yeah.
But sorry to cut you off. Rockstar have got a history of games holding up to the years gone.
Yeah.
Such as obviously San Andreas. Everyone still plays that, especially Samp Online. Me personally, I'm associated with a couple Samp Online servers. Excuse me. But yeah, it's Rockstar. I think the early 2000s was Rockstar's era.
Yeah.
And now, don't get me wrong, I love GTA 5. That game's awesome.
Yeah.
I rant and raved about it last week. But there's a thing about the graphics they used and just the way that old games was. It had a cool feel to it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the type of thing. It's the sentimental value that's awesome for me. But yeah, if there's a Red Dead 2 or a Bully 2, either way, I'm super happy. If there's both Rockstar, I'll be super happy. Please and thank you.
Yeah, the main reason people are speculating this is because we're not probably going to be getting a GTA for a good few years yet. So...
Well, GTA 4 4 was what, like, when was that? GTA 4, when was that? Was that like, that wasn't 06, was it? No, that was
GTA 4 was 2008, I think.
2008.
Yep.
And GTA 5 was released last year.
No, 2013.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it's 2015. Yeah, so 5 years. So it took them 5 years. So 2020, look out for the next Grand Theft Auto in GameStop's game and other gaming stores everywhere.
Yep. So
like, we're bringing it first, folks. We're saying that there'll be GTA 6. Probably won't be.
Anyway, back to the point. What I was trying to say was that we're probably not going to be getting a GTA for a while yet. So this is the perfect opportunity to bring in either a Bully or Red Dead. Personally, I think if we're going to get one, it's going to be Red Dead Redemption. Purely because I think, well, first off, Red Dead made a lot more money than Bully, even though Bully did pretty good, I think, itself. But as well, it's this whole, I think it getting, like, not from its fans, but from people outside of the gaming community, it get quite a negative feedback because of the thing of bullying today, even though that's never really been what bully's about. Like,
no, that's true. I mean, it has been like it's bullying in any form is an ongoing epidemic, but still, I mean, it's an awesome game.
Yeah, I feel like even though that's not really what bully's about, it's more about like Jimmy standing up to the bullies. And
yes, that's the thing. It's like it's overcoming the bullying, isn't it? So really, it's a good motto and good message.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's able to see it that way.
Yeah, but it's a thing with any games. Like, people outside of the gaming community will hate on it no matter what. Like there's people at the moment, feminists who are saying that GTA is bad because they're like you know the way you can kill women and stuff, but
you can do that in any open world game. Like,
yeah,
you think about it.
You can do that to anyone, but they're just like focusing on a certain aspect of the game, like the way you can kill prostitutes and stuff.
It's just been taken. Everything now is just taken way out of proportion.
Yeah, I was actually
like stupidly out of proportion.
I was actually watching a video on it before. They were saying that like most video games now are like centered around men, and then like women
still like Bully was centered in Brazil.
Yeah.
I think in 2008, I believe, it was banned or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, so I'd say both of them are great games. Like especially with Bully, it's a game that's 9 years old and it's still fun to play. So yeah. And there's also a possibility that maybe we'll just get a next gen revamp of the original game.
Bully?
No, Bully or Red Dead. Like, the way they do revamps.
Well, I mean, there is the scholarship. Scholarship. There's the scholarship edition, which is fairly new because you can get that on PC, Wii, and Xbox 360.
Yeah, the original one was on PS2.
No, I know that was on PS2, but I mean, now they've vamped it to go up to those for the scholarship edition.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe they'll do like either Bully or Red Dead or both. They might just give up.
Do you remember the way Red Dead was? It was so fluent. I would love to see that in next gen.
Yeah, I think that would be
awesome.
Yeah, it give you a really good feel. Or maybe they might just release maybe Red Dead and then bring out a sequel a few years later. So people who may have not played the game can play it.
Well, I mean, even if they do bring out the previous two Red Deads, that'll be awesome to play on the new consoles.
Yeah. So either way, with the scenario, I'm happy. I like Bully 2. I like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't really care which one I get, but which one would you go for if you had to choose one?
If I had Red Dead. Red Dead purely because the playing experience is so smooth, and it's just a game that I really like. Thinking of it, it would be perfect, and I don't know why they didn't bring it out, but it would be perfect for the setting of next gen consoles.
Yeah, it would be.
Even if you just bring out, as you say, the original Red Dead, and Red Dead Undead Nightmare, and just put that on next gen consoles. That would be amazing. Because if you think when it came out, it was pushing boundaries anyway. Like, from what I remember of it, it was like, it looked almost next gen before next gen was even a thing.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was what it was. Like, they could even just make, because if I'm right, it was, Undead Nightmare was a game in itself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they could just make that a DLC now that you can have a lot of, you know, yeah, but I can't talk apparently. You know, like, next gen consoles are doing so much of the DLC and downloads and stuff now that you could just make Undead Nightmare a game in and of itself, a DLC.
Yeah.
Charge, and then, I mean, obviously not like for the, like, you wouldn't charge like, say what the regular DLC price is, like £1.10, £2, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they'd obviously charge more because it was a game in and of itself. But it'd be cool if they put some features in as a form of DLC. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from there. Like, the game style of Red Dead Redemption was new and fresh, something that we've never seen before. Like,
yeah, when it first came out.
Like, the both, like, sort of like GTA. Like, Red Dead is like GTA in Western sort of aspect, and then Bully is like GTA in like kids' school, high school sort of thing.
True. What's the game for you then? What would you want to see, Bully or Red Dead or?
If I had to pick one, I think just because I love the franchise, I'd go for Bully. But I think if we're getting one, it's definitely going to be Red Dead because I think it's just it'll make more money, to be honest.
Probably more than likely. I mean, Bully now is mostly played on PC. Like, that's what I play mine on.
Yeah.
When I played that literally that one time. But I mean, it just some games have a better feel on PC than they do console or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like it can come down to preference. Like, some people try to use triggers for driving games.
Yeah.
Whereas you'll see PC gamers will be like, you know, they like to have the pedals and the wheel and sometimes even the gearbox.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that puts you virtually in a simulator situation.
Yeah, basically.
Like, you can make a driving simulator in your own in your own home.
You're gone.
Literally, even set up a driving simulator and anywhere in the god. Like, you just need like dual monitors and the pedal setup and the steering wheel, and you're done.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't even need dual monitors, just like a monitor, the pedals, and then, you know, everything, whatever, and you know, you can create it. I mean, for me, just going slightly off topic, like, you know, we're renowned for doing, like, playing a simulator for me, in some instances is better with racing with the wheel, and then other times, like GTA, I love to play with the controller because then I can drift better.
Yeah, it's just personal preference, really.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, back on topic, like, Bully was much better on PC for me than it was console. Like, The Sims is not the same game on console as it is on PC.
Yeah, it's terrible on console, to be honest. It's because it's just not made for console.
It's just not The Sims if it's on console. I mean, I've got it on my iPad and on my phone and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's the Sims build or something. I don't even know what it was called. If I still have it, I'll look for it. Like, but it's like, I see where they're going with their interactivity of having a touchscreen device, like a mobile device.
Yeah.
But it's just like The Sims is meant for PC. Like, in my opinion, so is Bully. Bully is meant for PC.
Well, not originally, but it works in modern day for PC.
In my opinion.
Just as well because you can add in mods and mini games and stuff. Like, there's actually modders now working on a Bully multiplayer, so that should be good.
If there's a Bully multiplayer, I would gladly mod my own game to play that because that sounds cool.
Yeah, though there's people working now on a Bully multiplayer. I've seen a few videos. I think it'll be out maybe like sometime this year, so that should be good. That's if it does come out. I don't know if it will be coming out, but they've been saying it will.
Because you can all have like an open world campus.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then you can go around and grabbing Eunice's ass. Sorry, joke for the guy I was watching.
So, do you want to move on to our next topic?
Yeah, Cool. This is the topic that Jay introduced. Literally like a couple of minutes ago. Just kidding. It was, from what I got from it, it was superheroes.
Or supervillains.
Or supervillains. It's for super peoples who have either had a movie in the past and we would like to see another one, or for those supervillains or heroes that we like ourselves and like, or just think in general that would be great to see that in a movie.
Yeah.
We've both got a list, probably going to be similar or even the same. Jay, you want to go first? Guys, just before we get into this list, I'd like to say, go check us all out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of that stuff. Support the cause, support the program. Thank you to listeners, and anyway, Jay, with your list.
The way I think we should work it, we should just do like one each.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, the back and forth thing works here.
So shall I start?
Europe.
My first one is Daredevil. I know Daredevil had a film in 2002, but I don't think Daredevil was portrayed in the best way he could. A lot of people would agree. So I definitely want a new Daredevil film. I know.
I was a major Daredevil fan.
Yeah, like he's one of my favourite superheroes. Probably like in my top 5 favourite Marvel superheroes. And like I'm not too sure about the TV series. Like what I've seen, they've released a picture of Daredevil's suit and it's black, and I prefer like the red, to be honest. I know the original was the yellow and red, but I like the full red, to be honest. So that's basically my first one. I just like a more in depth and a better portrayal of Daredevil, basically.
Okay. Going off of that, I too have Daredevil.
Yeah.
But it's just like, this is a controversial topic with me. But I would love, in some sense, to see only a remastered version of Daredevil. Just to be like, yeah, Daredevil. I just love Daredevil because it's science. He uses sound to visualize his environment. But as well as that, it's a super kick-ass movie. No pun intended, either way. For me, I just love it. Like, it's just, I've not watched it in a while, admittedly, but I do own it. And as soon as this topic of the week podcast is finished, I'm probably gonna watch it. No joke.
Do you mean?
I just really love Daredevil.
Do you mean you don't want a reboot? You just want to see the movie remastered?
Yeah. I mean, see, now this is scary for the fans who listen. I maybe want to see a redo of Daredevil. Maybe that's not a positive. That's a maybe.
You when you complaining about Ben Affleck playing Batman.
I complain a lot.
I'd see if you enjoyed his portrayal of Daredevil, which is similar to Batman. I don't know why you wouldn't be happy with him.
Because he ruined the franchise of. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Nah. It's just no. Just don't touch Batman, even though it's probably already happened. Just please don't.
Birdman looks pretty cool.
Huh?
Birdman looks pretty cool if you've seen that.
Birdman, that does look awesome.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to. We're off topic again, but it's sort of.
What's new?
It's sort of similar to like Michael Keaton and stuff.
No, I didn't type AVA, I was looking at something else.
It's sort of similar to Michael Keaton's life himself, because he was Batman and his career is sort of washed up in a way.
Batman ever, just saying.
Michael Keaton was a good Batman.
I know Michael Keaton, I said George Clooney.
Oh, okay.
Unless I said Michael Keaton, who probably did.
Val Kilmer was bad as well.
George Clooney, I don't like. Chris O'Donnell, who played Robin, I love Chris O'Donnell.
He's
on NCIS Los Angeles on CBS at Mondays at 10 p.m.
We need another Robin.
Huh? Yeah, we do. Well, we got, oh my god, why am I forgetting people's names? Oh, what's his name? He came in at the end of The Dark Knight Rises. I was like, hey, what's your name? And I was like, oh, my name's Robin. And I was like, oh my god!
Oh, yeah, the cop.
He plays Don John or whatever the bloody movie's called.
To be honest, I wouldn't want a Robin spin-off without Batman.
Oh my god, what is it? No. Well, no, it just wouldn't be the same. He's got to be with Batman.
Like, with Robin, he plays off Batman. Like the way Batman teaches him and takes him under his wing, that's sort of what works for me.
Especially if you're like me, you're a fan of the Adam West Batman series.
Anyway, moving on. My next one's my next one is Venom. We were already supposed to get a Venom film, but we're probably not going to get it now since they're doing the Marvel Sony deal, so that'll probably get cancelled as they're moving in a different direction. But I'd definitely like to see a Venom film. I don't really care if it's Eddie Brock, Flash Thompson, any other person who has been Venom in the comics before. I'd just like to see a Venom film, because the last, this is sort of similar to Daredevil again, the last Venom portrayal wasn't the best, and I'd like to see it done again, and just better, basically.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the name of Robin. I just remembered. Oh my god, there we go.
So, would you like...
Yeah, okay, so totally not getting distracted there at all.
What's your next?
Venom's on my list, so I agree with you, so I'll just say another one of mine.
Yeah, go on.
Dark Hawk.
Dark Hawk, yeah, definitely.
Now, some people may say no, and if you do, then we're not friends. Unless you listen and subscribe, in which case we're best friends. But, Dark Hawk, I've not watched Spider-Man, properly, being enthralled. Is that the word? Yeah, enthralled in, the movies, I told you I watched the movies, not the new ones, the original ones, because they're better. But, the original 90s cartoons of Spider-Man, and, the likes of the X-Men and stuff like that, I love those cartoons.
Yeah, I used to watch them all the time.
I still watch them, I watch them, most of the time. And even if I don't watch it, I've got the X-Men theme stuck in my head. Anyway, but Doc Ock, I just every time I think of Doc Ock, I always think of the one from the cartoons, and then I think of the one from the Spider-Man movie, and I was like, must have a movie, and then I just drill over the fact that Doc Ock's such an awesome bad guy.
Yeah.
Because he's smart and uses science.
Yeah, he's a character that you could do a lot with.
No, bear with me, and I'm sure that you probably help me with some of this. I've not watched Spider-Man in a while, but I know we somewhat go into Dr. Octopus's background.
Yeah.
But if we could do it in a movie, that would be super awesome, and I love the way that all of our episodes, even though we're 3 in the link to the season.
Yeah, but the thing is, with a Dr. Octopus film, I'm not with supervillain spin-off films in the Spider.
You have to be careful who you choose.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, with the supervillain spin-off films in the Spider-Man world, I'm not too sure how you're supposed to do without Spider-Man.
True. They're always around it. Obviously it's been done before.
Yeah.
But, actually, now that is interesting. That is interesting. I see how they could do Venom. Doc Ock, that is interesting.
Yeah, because... Well, I suppose they could do...
But anyway, I wish to see it. I really want to see it.
Yeah.
If it could happen, it probably won't. But still, I can dream.
My next one is The Incredible Hulk. My first two are basically just being the same. I didn't like the first 2 Incredible Hulk films. I'd like to see another one. The Avengers in Hulk sort of idea was kind of cool, so maybe they could do something with that. They probably will, so yeah, that's my reasoning for that.
Next one is, I believe you've got this also, is Green Arrow.
Yeah, I do.
I would like to see Green Arrow, because another superhero, and it's yay. But I don't know, it's I have a thing. Am I right in saying that the TV show Arrow is from Green Arrow?
Yeah.
Great, because I've recently started to watch Arrow, and
And
I really want to see it.
And you weren't sure if he was a Green Arrow?
Shut up! I know he wears green and he has a bow and arrow, so I made that green. Shut up. Anyway, before I was so rudely made fun of and interrupted by Senor co-host over there, I would actually like to see a I would actually like to see a Green Arrow movie. That would be pretty kick-ass because the TV show is pretty damn kick-ass, and plus I'm actually not half bad at archery, so yeah.
My next one is I'd like to see a Loki film. I'm not. I forget the actor's name, but he's a really good Loki. I feel like him and Thor do really well together, so maybe they could bring Thor in some way. I feel like with Loki they could sort of tap into his mind in a way. They could go from a child and he got adopted, and then like his brother Thor was always favoured, and I like to just see them go through his backstory to now. And I feel like they could have a few good action scenes as well. Because
can I just say I have saw what you meant by the new Daredevil on Netflix.
Have you? Have you?
Yeah, with the black mask and stuff.
Yeah.
Not that much of a fan.
Yeah, it's sort of like a Batman sort of thing.
It's like, is he a ninja? Is he Batman or is he Daredevil?
Yeah, he is. He does resemble a ninja kind of.
It's Bat Ninja Devil. Because I'm great at making up names.
Would you like to move on?
Okay, my next one. I'm totally not getting distracted in any way. Now this, I have one that's kind of like not really a superhero at all. But one of mine is Green Lantern. If you can tell, like the color green. Green Lantern to me is just a kick-ass superhero.
Yeah.
And I've only watched the bits of the Green Lantern movie. And the bits that I did see is like it's an awesome movie.
Do you think so?
I liked the Green Lantern movie.
See, the thing that
it has its skeptics, but I feel like if I'm chewing a cough sweet. Sorry, guys. I feel that if they were to, see, it's hard for me to comment because I've not watched the entire thing yet. But I mean, I do like the movie. For what I've saw, I like the movie.
See,
so it's like I would like to see a second one.
I haven't seen the full movie either, but the thing that put me off watching the movie is his suit's completely CGI. Which...
Yeah, even on the movie poster, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, that's not nice. I don't like that.
Like, with the Green Lantern...
Like, I remember the original Green Lantern. Well, probably not the original one, but it was like a black suit primarily, and then like the green emblem on the front and stuff like that.
With the Green Lantern and the Green Lantern universe, like, you need CGI to basically bring it to life, but not all CGI.
But the suit, they have costume designers. You literally take a piece of latex, print the emblem on the front, and give it to the actor. It's not really hard.
So my next one is Justice League for obvious reasons. We're getting a Justice League film. It'll probably be like maybe 2018, something like that. We're getting the Batman vs Superman film next year, so yeah, that's basically... Like, there was supposed to be a Justice League film, I think, 2011, 2012, it got cancelled. So, yeah.
Now, that is virtually my list. I had Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Daredevil, Venom, and Dark Ark.
Yeah.
Just on the forefront of what movies you want to see, I found Green Hornet really hysterical. And cool, I just thought that was worth mentioning because everything else is green on the list, so
I had...
But yeah, that was my movie list, Jay. What's on yours, mate? What's on your list? Who's next on your list?
I have two more people. Lex Luthor. He's another character very interesting.
That would be cool.
You could do a lot of things with him. It doesn't even need to centre around Superman at all.
No, that would be that would be interesting. That would be.
Yeah, like it wouldn't really need to be a superhero film. You could do about his.
No, it doesn't even need to be centered around Superman or anything like that.
Yeah, you could do about his dad dying and him taking over the company and how he changed over time. I think it
You know that excites me. That really excites me, and I'm thinking that they're actually doing one, but it's not. It's just you.
yeah, there's actually.
That really excites me.
Oh, I just say something. There was actually rumours. People were saying that there was going to be an Aunt May spin-off film, and people were starting to get annoyed. But obviously, it was a rumour.
An anime spin-off of Lex Luthor?
No, Aunt May spin-off.
Oh, Aunt May, sorry.
Yeah.
I was saying anime spin-off, I was like, what?
Anyway, and my final one was the Joker, for obvious reasons.
No, see, no one else can play the Joker other than Heath Ledger.
There's already been the Joker.
I know there has, but still, I'm sorry, it's just, he was the best Joker in the world.
I feel like there's still a lot of people who could play the character well.
People do play the character well, but it's like, just watching the Dark Knight and then just having, I don't know, it's just something, he was natural, like, he was amazing. God damn it, I'm probably going to watch the Dark Knight.
Okay.
As soon as we're finished, I'm watching the Dark Knight and like every other Marvel film and DC Comics film ever.
So, shall we get into the best and final topic of the week?
Ladies and gentlemen, the best and the final topic of the week, of this topic of the week episode is James.
Facts.
Oh my god. Random facts with Ant while he casually gets the slide up. Okay. I'm going to see if I can do a repeat of last week and stick to 5 slides. I think this is going to go.
Probably bad.
Probably. Okay, that's... Oh, well, yeah. The doctor who discovered that hand-washing prevented the spread of diseases was committed to an asylum where he died after being beaten by the gods. That was morbid. Leonardo da Vinci was the first to explain why the sky is blue. Why is the sky blue? Ask Leonardo da Vinci. You can. Despite popular beliefs of this show that men are not more flatulent than women, or flatulent, however you say that word. Numero 4. Women experience significantly more nightmares than men and have more emotional dreams, a research found.
I haven't had a nightmare in years.
Nor have I. And number 5. People who fart more on planes because of the air pressure changes. The gases in the stomach expand when high in the air. See, this is just... We're an outlet for everything. We give you science, we give you entertainment, we give you the factor of entertainment. That didn't go up, but just give you everything. We are just... We're the entertainment, we're the it factor.
Did you get that pun?
Of podcast and entertainment.
Did you get that pun? The factor.
But this we just we deserve Oscars, Emmys, country music awards. I don't know why we just BAFTA. We deserve all of the awards, BAFTAs, everything. We just deserve all of the awards because we just give the fans everything that they want. When we have evidence. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Ladies, gems, children of all ages, Dankeschön, gracias so much. I forgot what it is in French, but thank you so much for watching listening and watching our podcast this week. He has been JG5599, JGamer99. I have been An3742. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you go check us out on Twitter at An3742, at JGamer99. He may have changed it, probably has. At TOTWcast. We also have TOTW Entertainment. That website is up. Go check that out. We had some issues with the link, of the .tk link. We can change that. I'll get that fixed for when this episode is. Possibly. Yeah, it'll be fixed. But guys, like this video if you will, please. If you enjoyed. Comment of what you think we should do next. This is where we want to be more interactive this season. So comment on what you think we should do. We'll try and respond to every comment. And subscribe to the channel, guys. We like to see how many of you guys are watching. Again, follow us Facebook, Twitter, all the social media sites. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Hey guys, Thank you for watching Topic of the Week, and we will see you again next week.